Hello everybody, welcome back to Jack on a Journey. My name is Jack and officially the episode 1 of PSG. It might look weird because today we've got 2 games against AC Milan. It's like poetry in motion, isn't it? Poetry in motion. PSG is a piece of piss, really, isn't it? I found out that, well, I'll go through the games first. So you can see a load of green dots, as you expect from PSG. We've played 2 games already. We beat St Etienne 6-0. Saidi, Panajoa, Paolo Jose, and Mao and Diogo getting the goals in that game. And then we played in the Coupe de France 11th round, because there's 11 rounds apparently. An own goal, Diogo and Millet getting the goals in that game. Found out after the league game that PSG have been undefeated in the league for 56 games. So what's that? How many games do they play in a season in France? 38? 38, so about a season and 3 quarters, I would say. There's not much point showing you league games because 11 points clear with 7 games to go. Should happen, shouldn't it? Should happen. As you can see, we've got 2 games in between the Milan games. Like I said, there's not too many games. There's only 8 days between them. So I'm going to play those 2 games, and today we're going to show you both legs of the Champions League quarter finals. Let's jump straight into it. I haven't sorted out any transfers. The only thing I've sorted out is staff members because there was only about 4 or 5 of us. So I've brought in James Milner as my assistant. He's a really good assistant manager, to be fair. He was with me at AC Milan. A couple of others. We've got another former player, Sven Bender, also with me at AC Milan as a coach. We've brought him in, and Gareth Prva was with us at AC Milan as well, and a couple of other coaches with best coaching team in the league. I'm going to leave scouting and the physios for the summer because what I have decided, I have to go through the team and then I'll tell you what I've decided afterwards. We're going Lafont in goal, Sahin, Diallo, Mao, Vogler in the back, Welkens, Pangeo in the middle, Mustafik, Polini and on the wings, and Jose and Saudi up front. I'm going to go with the 4-2-2. I'm going to stick with this next season as well, and because we've got a lot of attacking threat there, and I feel like it should be in a formation that we should play like an attacking formation. The one thing I've decided to do, even if we win, oh look at these players. Arana Surma playing centre mid. That's interesting. Interesting to say the least. The one thing I'm going to do this season, no matter what, if we win the Champions League, I'm going to do one more season with PSG because there's not much point coming into a club when you're already in the quarterfinals of the Champions League, if you win it, to then just end the series completely. So I'm gonna, even if we win the Champions League, do another season with PSG. That season will be our last season of the series. So no matter what, we're gonna have one more season of Jack on a Journey, and I've really enjoyed myself. And as we go 1-0 up already, we've already got an away goal, so that is perfect in my eyes. So yeah, not much else to say. Really, I'm going to see if we can spend a load of... Because it's going to be the last season, next season, I'm going to spend a load of money, I think. I'm going to probably rebuild the squad, see what we can do, and just go for it. No matter what the finances are like, just go for it. Absolutely go for it. As AC Milan are on the go here, on the go. Al Hassan's in. Maybe we can pick up some AC Milan players. Maybe I'll quite enjoy that, if I'm honest. Have Surma maybe, not play him centre mid. Thinking of any others. Fatraska was a good player. Louise was a good player. Arana, no. Valenta, no. Al Hassan, maybe. Maybe we'll have Al Hassan, Guidi, and to be fair, we've got a load of good attacking players in this team. So maybe Surma might be the only one. Anyone else? I don't know who these players are, but we'll have to wait and see. I might bring in 1 or 2 AC Milan players. We'll have to wait and see. Right, I had to pause it for a second there. I forgot what I was saying. So if I was in the middle of a sentence, I can't remember. I cannot remember. Right, Louise on the ball, playing defensive mid, which is a bit of a weird one. I think he played a couple of times in defensive mid for us, but not too often. But that's a poor ball there, and Diallo has got the ball. The reason why I haven't shown you the players yet is I'll probably do that at the start of next season, because I don't know who's going to be here next season, because we're near the end. You know, what's the point of showing you someone who'll be gone in the summer? And one of the people that could be gone is Davide Paulini. He's got a lot of interest from Liverpool, I believe it is. He's worth £98 million. I believe he is the best right winger in the world, or one of the best anyway. And he could be leaving. He hasn't got a release clause or anything like that. So I would want to keep him, obviously, because he's one of the best right wingers in the world. He's Swiss, I believe. And so, yeah, I would want to keep him. Oh, we nearly go 3-0 up there. Yeah, I don't mind. Maybe we'll just sell everyone. Get up some. We're absolutely destroying AC Milan. I feel so sorry. I feel so sorry. It would have been awesome if it was a final of PSG and AC Milan. That would have been awesome. But the team we've built at AC Milan, remember, they're all our players. Like Donnarumma was already there, Sandella was already there. These two we brought in, same as Belades. Luis was already there. Surma we brought in. Arana we brought in. Guidi and Valenta and Al Hassan were already there. But this is my team with a different formation. It's my team, and we are absolutely tearing them apart. 3-0 up. 3 away goals in the first 34 minutes. I just feel so bad. I just feel so bad. Al Hassan's having an absolutely terrible game as well. I didn't think I'll be back at the San Siro this soon. Really didn't think, but sometimes these things happen. You know, it's not uncommon that the first game of a new manager is against his old club. It happens fairly often. Not like all the time, but fairly often. But it just happened to... It's the luck of the draw, really. Champions League, and it just happened to be the AC Milan, the team that we face. So I've probably had a smile on my face throughout all this, because it's just so good to, especially not being at a team since we quit AC Milan last season and going all the way into March to get another job. And it just so happens that in our first 3 games back, one of them in a different country, one of them just has to be our former club, which is amazing in my eyes. Penjoa now to Vogler. Hopefully I'll be able to name some of these players. Paulini puts us 4-0 up inside 50 minutes. I might have to just take players off, because this is getting a bit embarrassing now. To go to the San Siro and absolutely destroy my former club. The Milan Ultras probably aren't giving me a good time at the moment, to say the least. Monaco won that up against Dortmund as well. Oh, no, not. It's 1-1 now. I'm going to take some players off. Let's make some substitutions. I don't know what to do. I don't want to celebrate. I'm like one of these players that refuses to celebrate against their old club. Right. Everyone's really good on fitness as well. We're getting to that time of season where everyone's just got decent fitness. Diallo is one of the worst players. We've already taken off. Where is he? He's one of the worst. He's a right back. Don't know who to bring on. I don't really know my players that well enough to know who to bring on, who's good. I mean, everyone's good. That's the problem. Everyone's good. But I don't know who's like the worst of the good players, if you get what I mean. Do we have to show you the second leg? I mean, we should, really. But if it's going to be anything like this, it could get to like 10-0 on aggregate, which might be a little bit embarrassing, like I said. 7 minutes to go, 6 minutes to go. Diogo's in, and that's a penalty. Don't give us a penalty, ref. You don't have to give us a penalty. Paulini puts us 5-0 up, gets his hat-trick. Can I say that the game's over now? The tie's over. Can I say that we're into the semi-final of the Champions League? Is that, just touch woods, just in case. I think we might be into the semi-final of the Champions League. 5-0 up, 5 away goals against our former club, AC Milan. Sorry. Sorry to the San Siro faithful. Sorry to Italian football. Sorry. Sorry to the fans. Sorry to the Ultras. There we go then. 5-0. the second leg, I'll probably rest a few players, to say the least. Let's go on to that second leg. Remember, I'm going to play the games in between. As you can see, there's not much time anyway that has to pass. So I'll see you again for the second leg of the AC Milan game. Right then, we are back in action. I'll show you the team and then I'll show you the results. It's been a bit sluggish, if anything. Lafonte in goal, Namsi, Diallo, Mao, and Hannes in the back. Walkins and Millet in the middle with Mastafik, Kutevaz, Diogo, and Saidi up front. We've won and drawn. Extra time victory against Troyes, which wasn't the best. There's been a lot of rotation going on, so that's what I'm blaming that on. Why have we gone back to this screen? That's what I'm blaming that on. We beat Troyes 2-0, like I said, after extra time. Diogo and Ousmane Dembele getting the goals in that game. And then we drew with Leon 2-2. Didn't play particularly well in this one, so the draw was probably fair. Paulo Jose getting both goals in that game. But let's go into this game, shall we? And try not to humiliate AC Milan any more than we did at the San Siro. I'm not too sure about Surma being centre mid. I don't know why their managers decided to do that. Surma at centre mid's hurting me a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to go with a 4-0 win in this game, I think. I just think we're a bit too good for them. Right, Surma now in the middle of the pitch. Arana to Valenta to Hassan. Takes a lovely touch. Gaidin just gone over the bar. I'm looking at the Monaco game. They're still 1-0. They've had a competitive game, unlike our game, I guess you could say. I feel so bad. I feel so bad about it. I'm not liking it. Right, corner to us now. Diogo's there, but it goes over everyone. Diogo's picked it up. Finds Diallo. Finds Mao on the side, on the pitch, I guess. Mustafik to Walkins, and he drills it into the back of the net. 6-0 on aggregate. 1-0 on the night. What is that stadium there? Have they named the stadium after the chairman or something? Jesus Christ, that's a pretty hefty stadium name, isn't it? Really. Arana is through on goal here. Plays in now Hassan. Can they get an away goal? They cannot. Come on, let's give them a couple of away goals at least. Just, so their trip's not so wasted. Diallo with a free kick, tries to find Diogo, but it's a pretty poor free kick. Millet is open in the middle here. Millet runs into the box and it's over the bar. Should have probably scored there, but kind of glad he didn't. Right, that is half time then. 1-0. I know I haven't spoken much in this game, but what is there to speak about? There's no danger of us losing the tie. We might lose the game, but there's no danger of us losing the tie. Monaco are 2-0 up against Dortmund as well. And to be fair, not too much happened either way, so there's no point just rambling. I might as well cut the video down a little bit and get the video over quickly. Especially, I should have probably ended the episode after the first game because there was no way that we were going to go out. But we might score again here. Millet just fires wide. I didn't expect us to win by this much. I'm not going to lie. Right, still nothing's really happening, but we're going to make some substitutions here. Let's just rest some players. So, don't really know to rest. Mao can come off for... Hannes can go into the middle there. And then Vogler can come on. Saidi hasn't had the best of it. We're putting on Jose. And Dembele can come on, why not? Dembele can come on for that right winger that I can't pronounce his name, I don't think. Kutevaz. Dembele, he's retiring at the end of the season. He's not exactly young anymore. 34 years old. He's not really got the physicals for it for much longer. Don't blame him for retiring. But he did score in the last game, or in the cup game, so he might score again today. Mustafik, what can he do? Finds Paulo Jose, the 29th goal of the season for him. Puts it away. It's 2-0 on the night, 7-0 on aggregate. This leg's just been a little bit of a professional performance, hasn't it? you know, don't try too hard. Just be clinical, get the job done, pick up another victory. I mean, I didn't want to see it, but it's good that we've done it. It's good that that was going so far wide. Levant didn't really have to save that, but oh well. So it looks like us and Monaco are going through. Unless Dortmund can get 2 away goals, that will put them through on away goals. But they are down to 10 men. So it looks like both French clubs are into the semi-final of the Champions League. Could it be an all-French final? Will we face Monaco in that semi-final? I don't know when the draw is. If it's at the end, if it's like tomorrow, in game day, then we'll obviously show you it at the end of this episode. But there we go, 2-0 victory. I'm very pleased, which I am. And when is the draw? It's here. So we'll go to the draw, and I don't know who the other 2 teams are in the group, but 9 million quid. It's not too bad. I think we're in the reds, but that's purely because of the wage budgets. We can sort that out in the summer when we sell players, etc. Let's go to the draw and see who we are facing. Right, Champions League semi-final draw. We have got ourselves Real Madrid, Manchester City, and Monaco. It's a tough tie. I think if we want to get to the final, obviously Manchester City and Real Madrid are the 2 finalists from last season, if you remember. If we want to go to the final, maybe we have to get Monaco because we know we can beat them. But we just smashed AC Milan 7 now, so who are we going to get? Is it going to be Monaco? It is going to be Monaco. So the finalist last season is going to be the semi-final this season, Real Madrid versus Man City. And we are away in the first leg against Monaco. So it's not going to be an all-French final. But when is that? We'll come back for that. We'll probably come back for the... I don't know when to come back for. We'll do the Caen and Monaco game. I think the second leg. Get through those 3 games. We got semi-finals to do as well. It's all kicking off, boys. It's all kicking off. Right, I'm so out of touch because I didn't expect to be this late into a season when we joined, but oh well. If you did enjoy that, leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and I shall see you again very, very shortly. Thank you very much for watching.